Why PBL is the ideal framework to cultivate SEL skills. The lack of essential coping skills is one of the biggest obstacles hindering young people's personal, social, and academic development. What's needed is a shift from teaching to training. Consider an entry-level job at a fast food joint. The boss does not expect a new employee to know what to do on their first day, but instead takes them through an orientation process to train them in their new role. Conversely, after a few weeks, there's an expectation that the workers should know their job and do it without constant prodding. Like a fast food employer, teachers cannot expect students to know how to function in their classroom until they are trained. After the training is completed, there should be an expectation that the student will be given increasing levels of autonomy to complete academic tasks.
Educators cannot assume that students from every background have the same understanding of values like teamwork, autonomy, empathy, and self-sufficiency. Instead, we must teach social-emotional learning skills students can use as they interact with their peers, the community, and the world. Robust social-emotional learning skills equip all students to own their academic journey while carving their own path to opportunity. That is what true equity and inclusion should look like in the classroom. Students that have learned to be self-aware are better at self-management. With improved self-management skills, students have the bandwidth and the understanding to become more socially aware. Social awareness heightens relationship skills, especially with people from different perspectives, which leads to a person that effectively makes responsible decisions.
But where do we find the time to build these essential SEL skills and still cover the required curriculum? The solution lies in the overlap of PBL and SEL. Project-based learning educators gradually shift from teaching and lean into a training practice that fosters autonomous student learning. The time invested training students in better coping skills to tackle daily responsibilities pays dividends because strong social-emotional learning competencies lead to deeper engagement with relevant academic content, a streamlined classroom management process with more mature behavioral outcomes, and best of all, SEL cultivates the mental space for educators to fall in love with teaching again.
Project-based learning is the ideal framework for students to develop SEL competencies, which are the pulse of PBL.